Yo everybody, Dion, Canada Surf Club right here. Today I'm gonna show you how to make quick seitan. Seitan is the vital wheat gluten that's left over when you wash all the carbs out of wheat flour. It is very high in protein. We're talking 25 grams per serving with very little carbs, and if you don't add any oil, then zero fat. So we got Anthony's Vital Wheat Gluten. What this is they take regular flour, wash all the carbs off, get the gluten, dry it out, grind it back up, and make it into a flour. So you can get this on Amazon. Bob's Red Mill makes some too. Just gotta search Vital Wheat Gluten. I don't have a measuring device here in Barbados, but this looks like about a cup. Take 2 cups of the flour and put it here in a bowl. Next up, we need to add a broth to the wheat gluten. That's going to turn it into a dough, and that's also going to impart its flavor. So at this point, kind of the sky is the limit with the spices and the flavors that you want. You always want something a little bit salty, umami, so that it doesn't taste really bland. But if you don't like salt, you can omit that too. So and then there are other things that can make the flavor sing. A little bit of apple cider vinegar. I like to use Vegemite. And then a key flavor imparter, especially if you want it to taste like a fake kind of meat, are these bouillon cubes. Vegan, not chicken. There's a not beef. I don't have it with me. And the garden veggie can give you some nice flavor as well. We'll go with chicken this time. You just take one of these cubes, and I'm gonna use half of this cube, and the other half I'm gonna put in the broth that I boiled the seitan in. Some boiling water, umami, Vegemite, B vitamins, and there you have your like umami broth. It's a little dry, you just keep pouring more liquid in. It's a little dry. Scrape the sides of the bowl with the loaf because the gluten sticks and it's a pain to clean out. So you really want to make sure that you got your loaf. Now we have our ball of gluten. We're gonna let the gluten sit for a little bit. So you just want to put this over here somewhere out of the way. Put a towel over the top of it and let it sit, and you can make the broth right now. So we take a pot, fill it with water, about there, and we got our remaining half of bouillon cube. Stick that in there. A little bit of soy sauce. Bring that to a boil. All right, so the water's boiling. The seitan looking good all together. I'm just gonna plop it in the water, put a lid on it, and simmer it for 30 to 45 minutes. Then I turn off the heat and let it sit, come to room temperature, and then it's ready to store in the fridge 5 to 7 days, but you'll eat it faster than that. And that's it. That is the wheat meat, and it is really easy to do, really easy to get that protein up. There's gonna be other seitan videos. For example, there's another method where you take the flour itself and you wash it yourself, and you have the residual gluten and you prepare it pretty similarly. This isn't the only way to cook it, which I'll cover in other things, but yeah, it's just the easiest, fastest way to cook it.